What's up, YouTube? AJ Flame here, and today for you I have my Salamangreat profile. So, with this, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, just run you through all the cards. Pretty standard, but there is one thing that is pretty interesting about my specific build that I don't really see in many others. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to the main. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with these salad monsters. And we're gonna go ahead and start off with 3 Foxy. This is already a part of a very strange build because I don't see many people don't really run Foxy, let alone 3 of them. It's if they run Foxy, it's at max a 1 of. I like Foxy because I run a higher Salamangreat monster card lineup than I believe most people do, since people chocolate full of Handtraps and other different cards that can help them during a matchup. All right, next we got 2 Spinny, 1 Jaguar. I might consider about bumping Jaguar to 2 and then bumping a Foxy down to 1. 1 Falco, and then the last Salamangreat monster, 1 Gazelle. If you guys have played Salamangreats before, know anything about Salamangreats, Gazelle is the card to have. Honestly, it's limited. If it were more than 1, that'd be great. If it were at least 2, that'd be wonderful. But Gazelle just is so good, and it dumps to the grave, and specials and everything. You could go ahead, use all your plays revolve around Gazelle for the most part. Okay, and now to the non-Salamangreat monsters. 3 Lady Debug. Debug just searches Gazelle, or if you already have Gazelle in hand, searches any of the other thing, or Ash Bait, honestly. Triple Parallel Exceed. Really great to go into your rank 4 plays, into Babushka or Dweller. And for the last, the monster lineup is Double Flame Buffalo. Again, more Ash Bait. And it's really nice because you get that discard and then the draw, and then that draw too. And that is my monster lineup for my salad list. As you can see, no hand traps, because honestly, getting ashes are like $18 a pop, even for the common ones. I don't have that many ashes, personally. And honestly, it feels like trap cards themselves are more impactful than hand traps in this current state in the format. So that's why I'm not running them in this specific build, and I opted for more trap cards to control the board state, even though some more are more floodgated trap cards, I guess. But we'll get to that in a second. All right, spell cards. Start selling the great ones. Double Whale, 1 Sanctuary, and 1 Circle. That is it for my for the salad spells. Now it's on to the regular ones. We go 3 Signet Mining, because you always want to see this. You want to search Gazelle, get to Gazelle as fast as possible. Triple Desires, more draw power. After you get Gazelle, always fire Desires after you get Gazelle, because you don't want to banish your one and only copy of Gazelle, because that would be pretty bad. Unless you don't have any access to it and you have to fire it off, then fire it off. Otherwise, you get Gazelle first and then fire off Desires. And last spell, 1 Called By. Pick that up. And now on to the trap lineup. Okay, I run 3 Roar and 2 Rage. Now I have considered dropping Roar to 2 and bumping Rage to 1. I might do that later. It's just been honestly, Rage has been helping me a lot more, having more than 1 copy personally, because then I don't have to waste resources in trying to grab another Roar if I already drew into it. But it all depends on how your playstyle is and how you want to play. If you want to go and destroy everything, which is very effective in this game as well, in this current state of the game. And you could also go ahead and negate at least 1, and then Roar's revival effect is also, well, not revival effect, but its effect to bring it back is also very good as well. All right, next up, 3 Solemn Strike, obviously, because I mean it's strike. Anything else doesn't need to be said. 3 Torrential Tribute. Again, Torrential Tribute, nothing else to be said. And then for the last 2, double goes in match. Just because all the decks running around that are more than one attribute, that are not mono attributed, if you can pop this card, then it's very, very good in certain matchups, especially against Invoke Dogmatica. Considering they have to do lights and darks, goes in match comes in very, very handy. And now onto my extra deck. I will go ahead and start with my Exceed monsters. Go 1 Dweller and 1 Babushka. And then next on the list is for every other monster. Now keep in mind this is a budget build, so I do not own access code. Obviously, because access code is expensive. So we go with Update Jammer, Hita, Transcode Talker, Boral Sword, Double Banelinks, Triple Sunlight Wolf, Double Heat Leo, and Double Pyro Phoenix. A lot of people do not run Pyro Phoenix just because there are better options for it, such as access code, which makes sense, but considering this is a budget build, Pyro Phoenix is in this as well. And another card I would definitely love to pick up and replace Hita with, because I never bring out Hita, she's just here. To bring out to replace Hita with would be Underworld Goddess, considering that you could go ahead and link off one of your opponent's cards with it as well, and it's not even effective as part of the summoning condition. Is very, very, very strong. And as well, just go ahead, and as well as being able to negate cards in the graveyard, it's just an all about very, very great card to have. But I thank you guys for tuning into my Salad profile. If you want to go ahead, let me know in the comments what you think about it, how I can improve it, even in this no hand trap variant of Salamangreats. Go ahead and let me know in the comments. Go ahead, like, subscribe. Go ahead and check out my Twitter. I post there pretty frequently. Most of my activity is on my Twitter. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And go ahead, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with friends. And one day I will figure out the name for a fandom that I do not have.